Hello and welcome to another video. Are you worried about debt on your credit card? Is it proving difficult for you to pay your credit card bills regularly? Don't worry, you have come to the right place. In this video, we will tell you how to get rid of credit card debt. A credit card is a very convenient financial product that can be used for everyday purchases such as gas, groceries, and other goods and services. It can also be a great resource for purchasing big-ticket items such as TV, travel packages, and jewelry, because the funds for these items are not always immediately at our disposal. If used responsibly, credit cards can be valuable tools for earning rewards, traveling, handling emergencies or unplanned expenses, and building credit. It is essential for anyone who decides to open a line of credit to consider how they plan to make the payments and how to use their newfound purchasing power responsibly. It can be beneficial to use a credit card for purchases that allow for the balance to be paid off within a reasonable time frame. If there is no plan to pay off the balance, however, it will likely continue to accumulate interest, reduce spending power, and potentially limit the benefits of having a credit card. A good rule of thumb for using credit cards responsibly is not to use them for impulse purchases or unaffordable items if you cannot pay it off within a reasonable amount of time. According to Experian's 2020 Consumer Credit Review, 75% of American consumers with credit cards carry an average balance of over $5,300. And the impacts can be financially devastating. Credit card offers often come with high interest rates, a variety of fees, and the potential to damage your credit score if mismanaged. Learning how to manage credit card debt today can help improve and keep your credit score high. In return, a high credit score will help your borrowing power should you someday need to get a mortgage or take out a personal loan. Here are a few steps to help you manage credit card debt. Number 1. Pay more than the minimum payment. Over time, paying only the minimum amount will cost you more money. Why? Because as you carry a balance on that credit card, that balance accrues interest daily. If you pay the full balance off by the due date, however, you don't get charged any interest. For example, if you have just over $6,000 in credit card debt with an interest rate of 14.99% and a minimum payment of about $20, you could end up paying about $4,000 in interest before you pay off that initial balance. Therefore, even paying $40 will substantially reduce your payment time. Hence, rule number 1 is to always pay more than the minimum amount due. We would say pay as much as you can afford. Number 2, plan to pay off your whole debt. There are 3 main strategies to pay off credit debt. Different people have different points of view on which method or approach is the best. Let's break those strategies down a little more so you can decide which is best for you. Strategy number 1, the debt snowball method. The debt snowball method was made famous by Dave Ramsey. The goal is to get quick wins in paying off debt to get you excited and motivated to get out of debt. With the snowball method, the focus is on paying off the smallest debt you have first. Once that debt is gone, you snowball the money that was being used to pay the previous debt into your next smallest credit card debt. You keep doing this until all your debt is paid off. Strategy number 2, the debt avalanche method. Under the debt avalanche method, the goal is to pay off your debt with the highest interest rate while continuing to make minimum payments on all of your other debt. This approach could save you the most money on interest, but it may not feel as motivating as the snowball approach. Strategy number 3, the debt do-what-you-can method. The do-what-you-can approach is a combination of the avalanche and snowball method. The goal is to do what works best for you. If you need some quick motivation in the beginning, try paying off 1 or 2 of your low-balance credit cards. Then you can switch to your debt with the highest interest rate. Or you can do it vice versa. Paying one credit card with the highest interest rate and then quickly pay off some of your smaller balance. Number 3, build an emergency fund. When you are actively managing your credit card debt, the last thing you want is for a financial emergency to come along and muddle up all your hard work. Building up an emergency fund with a cash reserve of $1,500 to $2,000 will help you avoid needing to put emergency expenses on your credit card. A great way to start saving money is to set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. Review your budget to figure out how much you can set aside for saving each month. Number 4, know your budget. A budget is a plan for how you'll manage your money by tracking the dollars you earn and spend. A budget gives you a clear picture of your financial life. It makes you aware of the extra money you have to spend or the lack of money you have to spend. Knowing your budget is an essential part of your debt management because it shows you how much money you have to pay bills on time and pay down debt. Especially when it comes to paying off debt, you'll need to know how much free cash flow you have to put additional funds towards debt payments. Number 5. Track your spending. You can either track your spending habits on your own or use a free credit card spending tracker app. Some of these apps even offer color-coded summaries to easily identify how and where you typically spend your money. For example, are you spending hundreds on groceries each month yet still ordering a lot of takeout? Tracking your credit card spending will illuminate trends and point you toward ways you might improve your financial life. No matter how you keep tabs on your spending, it's a key step toward learning how to manage credit cards successfully. Number 6. Pay your bill only after your statement period ends. If you pay current charges before the statement period ends, you could be missing out on the rewards for those charges. This is because rewards are often calculated based on the charges posted and due at the end of each statement period. If you pay off or pay down this balance before the monthly statement period closes, that's less you'll earn rewards on. The sweet spot to pay your credit card is anytime after the statement period closes but before the due date. Number 7. Consolidate your debt. High-interest credit cards are the worst. High interest means you're paying more for the money you borrowed. And many people don't just have one high-interest rate card. They have multiple high-interest rate credit cards. For some people in this situation, debt consolidation might be a way to help them reduce the amount they pay in interest. Debt consolidation is when you take a high-interest rate credit card or other debt and roll them into one lower payment. The benefits are that your debt can be easier to manage and you will save money over time in interest payments. The two main methods for debt consolidation are to do a debt consolidation loan or get a 0% interest credit card that allows for a balance transfer. With a debt consolidation loan, you take the loan money and use it to pay off your credit card's balances. Then you pay one payment to your new consolidation loan. With a balance transfer credit card, you move your old credit card balances to the new card. If you follow these steps, you will not only be able to get rid of credit card debt, but also have a safe financial future. That's all for this video. We will be back soon with another one. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and push the bell icon for notifications. Till the next video, bye-bye. See you soon.